my worms, and there's a lot of special stuff happening to them. This is Lizzie Worm and Bitey. They are giant. See? This is Mini Bitey. She's normal sized. This is a pupa. And I'll tell you what that is later. But these are Mommy's worms, and one of them just shed its skin. And so, when they shed their skin, they have, we have a skeleton, like inside our body. They have like a okay, I gotta go for a second. So they have like an armor-like exoskeleton instead of, they have a tough armor-like exoskeleton, or tough armor-like skeleton outside of their body, which protects their inside squishy body. And it's called an exoskeleton. When they outgrow that exoskeleton, they shed it, which uncovers their white, squishy body under it, like this one. And then, after an hour or two, they will grow a new exoskeleton. And once they grow out of that one, they'll do it all over again. Okay. So, this is a grub, a superworm. Then, when you see one in a C shape like this, or an O, it depends, and they're not moving very much, they're going to turn into a pupa. They will metamorphose into a beetle after a while. This is the pupa. See how it looks kind of like a beetle? And then it'll grow up, and it'll be a little white, soft, fuzzy winged beetle. And it almost feels soft and fuzzy because they're so thin. And then first it'll have a white body and orange head. Then it'll go into a dark red body, and then into a brown. And then it'll turn black at the very, very end. Earlier I said metamorphose. That means like shape-shifting through their whole life cycle. And then they lay eggs, of course. Anyway, so this is my giant superworm, Lizzie Worm. He lives in here with another giant superworm, Bitey, and Mini Bitey. This one just shed in Mommy's worm container, and she has a regular one. And this one was pupaing in her container too. So, now I will introduce you to the albino and dark worms. Albino means light. I don't think they're actually albino, but they are just light. And while their names are Bitey, that's because they bite. Have you ever seen Metamorphose in a book? Okay, you have? Well then, you know what it means, like a butterfly shape-shifting. This worm is paralyzed because he got squished in plastic. That's not supposed to be in here. These two worms are very small. The albino and dark worms, I'll be back with in a minute. Here, the albino and dark worms. The albino and dark worms are just very light or very dark. And this is a giant container of all the rest of the worms that aren't even special.